What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video today on my YouTube channel. And today we are going to be racing here at Goodwood Kartways for the 8th race of the season. Now, I know what you guys are seeing. Why is there a formation lap going on? Well, this is actually our second formation lap because for some reason, as you can tell in the first beginning part of the video, there was a big gap between me and the person in front of me. And at Goodwood, whenever that gap is too big, they're like, no, you guys gotta do another formation lap. So, yeah, but that's whatever. Anywho, this does give me the opportunity, however, to talk about, what I want to tell you guys. So, this race. I know that you guys are used to seeing my qualifying, but I may or may not have forgotten to record my qualifying, so, yeah. But anyways, I'm starting here on third in the wet. Keep in mind that during qualifying it was completely dry, and yeah, it was a wild day. Anywho, but with that being said, we are coming up to the final. Whoa, what's going on there? Anyways, we're coming up to the straightaway, and it's green flags. Green flags. We are racing here, heading into turn 1 here, taking the wet line to get some extra grip from these slick tires in the rain. It's a very, very tricky thing to master, learning how to drive these kind of tires in the wet. It's tricky. Heading in turn 1, some guy looks like he's going off grass, but nope, just taking the wide line. Here we go again taking the wide line. I'd go on around the outside. Got no idea what the hell I just said there, but whatever. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Going again, you can tell the guy in front of me, he's going more towards the middle, which, that's, I've done that as well. Here, through the S's here, I kept making a mistake of taking like a half dry, half wet line, because I don't really have too much practice with driving in the rain, but, yeah, or driving on a wet track. Someone got a black flag, which is not good at all. I don't know, I don't remember who got a black flag in this race, but, it's not too bad for me because I get some points out of it, so yeah. Heading to turn 1 here, one guy looks like he's going to spin, and as you can tell, I'm panicking because, yeah, it was just rough. Thankfully, the car didn't stall, so I was able to get out of this mess. As you can see, I'm banging my hand on the wheel, just out of pure frustration, and it's just one hell of a race. Oh, man, yeah. Keep in mind, this is also not really my first time being in third. During a wet race, I remember at the beginning of the season, I was able to have a third place in the rain, but for some odd reason I got a penalty, and that really messed up my race. And yeah, it was on the first race too, so I don't know if that gave me any bad luck for the rest of the season, but not really much I can do about it. Anywho, now it's time for me to make a comeback drive of my life. Heading into lap 3 here in P7. Taking wire line, going over the rumble strip, which in the wet, I believe it's fine to do. So far, no one's ever really gotten a penalty for going off the rumble strip in the wet line. Because I think Goodwood understands that, people will go wide. So, yeah, because it's very weird. And one guy spins in front of me, gives me the opportunity to pass, which is just brilliant for me. That's just how racing is sometimes. I think to make a move, but I think smarter, thankfully, and I didn't because I knew that I would crash, and rather kind of let the passes come to me. Again, I'm taking the wrong line here. I don't really know what I was doing. This definitely means I have to practice driving in the wet more, but yeah, it's okay. We all gotta improve sometime. And again, coming to turn 4 here, and oh, I think someone has spun. Nope, I'm actually wrong. Whoopsies. Guess no one spun there. My bad. Oh, actually, never mind. I am not wrong. Someone did spin, just not at turn 4. As you can tell, for a lot of these corners here, I'm saying no in my head because I know that I'm taking the wrong line, so it's frustrating me a bit, but that's whatever. Yeah, I really got to fix my line coming into the S's here. But, you know, Also, here on this final turn here, I didn't really know which line to take because, it's interesting. Goodwood is, it's a very interesting track to drive in the wet because a lot of the corners are tricky, especially in the wet, because like in the wet you have to take a wider line, so it's a bit confusing. Actually, in turn 4 here, someone does spin. That was the spin I was remembering earlier, and that brings me up to P4, which is just honestly brilliant for me. I feel bad for the guy. I know what it's like to spin in the race, and it's not a fun feeling at all. But you know, it is pretty good for me. I'm able to get into P4, which I think is my highest placing in a wet race. So far so good. Again, going in the full lock with the wheel there. Yeah, it's interesting. Actually, fun fact: during this race, actually, I was listening to music in my AirPod that I had in my ear, and let me tell you, for some odd reason, heavy metal it helps me focus. So I don't know if I should do it more for the rest of the season, but you know, maybe I should. It could help me possibly get a win or make a comeback for this weird season I've had bad luck. And actually in front of me, someone spins and throws their gloves onto the grass. I don't know if you guys could see that, but you know what? Who hasn't been there? But with that being said, that brings me up to P3, so that's not all too bad. Oh, and by the way, guys, if anyone who's watching my video right now, if you guys have any like little tips or tricks, you know, to kind of like any tips how to take some of these corners here at Goodwood better in the wet, like taking a wider line, that'd be very much appreciated. I'm not a pro at this. I would say I'm amateur at best, but you know, I'm always trying to improve. So if you guys can give me some comments, I would appreciate it really much. And you know, again, if you guys ever need any tips, you know, just leave a comment down below, and you know, I can give you guys some tips if need be. Heading into the final turn here. I know at this moment I was feeling very excited because as you can see here, that is my first win in the wet race. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It'll help me out a lot. And yeah, just, you know, thank you for watching my video, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye.